Hi, we are back with another episode of Layla Tells, and today we have our special guest,
Rebecca,
and our lovely co-host,
Nadia,
and your favorite, of course, Sosh. On this episode of Layla Tells, our focus is going to be on entrepreneurship. And so, to get the ball rolling, Rebecca, would you like to tell us a little bit about what entrepreneurship is?
yes. So, entrepreneurship is essentially someone starting a business and just going after your dreams, just putting your vision of your little sauce that you want to give to the world out there and going for it to share with everyone.
Interesting.
So Rebecca, I am currently in the process of starting my own business.
Okay.
So do you have any advice for me?
Yeah. First, tell me, what is your business?
It's a clothing brand.
Okay. What kind of clothes?
So right now, my first drop is going to be for summer. So it's going to be nice little crop tops for the girls and shorts. And then for the guys, it'll be like graphic tees and basketball shorts.
Okay, cool. So like athleisure wear, like, okay. I like that. Do you got a name?
Nadi's Vault, of course.
Okay.
You know all the good stuff be in my vault.
Okay. I like that. So essentially, I would say, like, when you start building a brand, first it's important to understand like who your target audience is. Mm-hmm. So really just focusing on, like, when you say you want to build clothes, right? Essentially, like, who are you going to build clothes for? Like, is it going to be for toddlers? Is it going to be for teenagers? Is it going to be for, the millennials, like that 20 to 30 age range? Or do you want it for older people? Like, I think it's really important to be able to focus on who your target audience is so that you'll be able to know how to market to that person, because everyone has different marketing styles. So, like, if you were to market to, let's say, like, your mom, right? Like, she's not going to be into JT or Carisha, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, she's not going to be into like hot girl summer or anything like that. So like, you just have to be able to tailor your brand and your messaging to who your target audience is. So first, I would say get very clear on who your target market is and who how you want to market to them. And then next, I would say looking into like your costs. Like, so what are like the cost of your materials and different things like that, and everything that you need, I would say upfront costs for your business, so you won't get ahead of yourself. I think sometimes entrepreneurs, especially when it comes to clothing, it's like, all right, I need 100 tops, I need 200 bottoms, I need all this, and you have all of this material, but then you don't have the people to market to, or like your branding strategy isn't right. So I would say start with like your target audience and focusing on like the branding and the marketing, and then focus on like how you're gonna sell, or like what pieces you'll sell. Even if you did like a like pre-orders, like to see like if they're buying into the buying into your brand and the messaging, so you know like how to order and stuff like that. So that would be my advice. Just
thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you though. Like, what inspired you to want to like pursue this endeavor?
So I have always had a passion for fashion, and I always get compliments on like what I have on. And so like last year, the name actually like came from like, I was arguing with someone one time. And it was like something, I had like made a post, and it was like, my, like, I always got the goods in the vault or whatever. And it was like, are you trying to be funny? And I was like, no, but like, stuff with me, like, you can't dress like me. And so when fast forward this year, when I was like thinking about a name and thinking about everything, I was like, ooh, Nadi's Vault, because I've been saying like I got all the stuff in like, the stashes in the vault. Yeah. And so that's where the name came from. But like, as far as like actually taking the leap to go forward and start the business, it was just like, why not? Like, it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that I'm really passionate about. And so it was just like, I like started reaching out to people that I know have like done it before and like whatever. So I kind of just like asked around for help, and then I kind of was just like, now's my time.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm excited because you got a great sense of style.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you filed your LLC and everything?
Yes. It was really real when I got that in the mail, and I was like, Nadi's Vault LLC, like.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that for you.
Oh,
can I be a brand ambassador?
Can you please?
Yes. I love that. That's
I'm
so
excited.
You should be.
So is this the first of many?
Oh yes,
okay.
yes. And I feel like, cause it's like, this is like my first time really like talking about it, cause like I'm one of those people where it's like, really private until it's time for it to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like getting to a point where it's like about to come out, and like I literally like, I don't know, it's like the anticipation is really killing because it's like really real now.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I can't wait.
I'm
I'm just so
good.
excited.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Well, in light of talking about entrepreneurial endeavors, what's your favorite one thus far in your entrepreneurship career?
So actually, my business that I have now is my favorite. So I am the owner of a social impact firm called Communal Good, and we connect small business owners to public and private contracts. So we help them like basically get money. So in my previous role in working for this city, I'm like a bridge between small business owners and helping them like get procurement opportunities or like seeing where they can grow their business or like just anything like leverage money, how they can grow, how they can scale their company and different things like that. So I feel like there's a cultural gap between the government and these private companies and working with small businesses. I feel like there isn't any relatability, and often that's a hindrance for them to be able to do businesses. But even on the other side, like small businesses, when you think about like talking to a government or like going to a company to ask them for money, that can be intimidating for some people. So I created my company so that we can break down that barrier and just increase access to those opportunities for them and help them out. So help them out on both sides of the spectrum. So like I want to help the private companies talk to the small business owners, and I want to help the small business owners let them know like, no, the money is there, like this is for you, like they want to reach you, they want to talk to you for the resources or whatever. So Communal Good is here. I'm here to help the community.
I feel like I love the name, and I love like what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of what hinders people from moving forward is they just don't know.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know that these people will like give you the money,
Exactly.
and these opportunities are there for you. So I think like the name is very fitting, and I think that's a great word.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
the people.
Right?
I love it. Rebecca for the people.
Yes.
Rebecca for the people. We love
Here
it.
for the people.
Do you want to drop your information in case there's any small businesses watching that might need your assistance?
Sure. Yes. So I hate you. So right now I can just give like my personal information. So if you want to contact me, I'm available at rstokes, STOKES 650-650 @gmail.com. All inquiries can go there. My site will be live May 15th, and then that's when you'll have everything for the business. But it'll be rstokes 650 @gmail.com for any inquiries.
And we look forward to communicating with you soon.
Yeah. But did you have any entrepreneurial quests going on?
I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm very much not interested in running a business. Like I don't want to do that. Like I want to just kind of like come and go as I please, and like maybe like have somebody else do all of that. But I'm not interested in that at all. I tried it. I didn't like how much work it took out of.
Are you talking about baking?
Yeah, like I didn't like how much work
That's what I
it
was
took.
thinking the whole time.
Like I didn't like how much work it took. I didn't like communicating with people. Like, and I think like it's very important for people to know that about themselves before they get into a business, because all of those skills that like I didn't really much appreciate like are very much important when you're running a business.
For sure.
So like I just was like maybe not.
Yeah.
But I am interested in other things that are not in so much in entrepreneurial, like do the work and like real
That's
estate.
entrepreneurial.
Like kind of, but like I don't know. I feel like when I think of entrepreneur, I just think of like business, like like a business mogul, like something like that.
I think that's the misconception that comes with entrepreneurship, because there's a lot of, it's not just about like having like a product based business or
See, that's what I think of.
Yeah, no, it's definitely for sure like service based.
Oh, okay, well then maybe I might pursue it.
Doula way. What I would be doing is service based. Eventually I would have some products, but like I'm primarily like a service based business. I would like fall under like consulting or something like that. But for you, regarding like doula work or anything you want to do, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Let me just put that disclaimer.
PSA.
Yes. Entrepreneurship is not for
Definitely
everybody.
not.
Yes. And it's okay if you don't want to do it, because I know it's like so trendy and like everybody's like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to get a business. I want to start an LLC, and then they stop. Like,
But then there's so much work that goes into it. There's like,
Yes.
I've just learned over time, and I haven't even launched my business yet. I've just learned throughout the process of getting there, there's so much work that I never freaking knew about. And baby, I didn't even get to launch my stuff yet, and I'm tired already. So it's just like,
and that can be discouraging for somebody. Like somebody could be like, you know what, I'm not doing all of this. Like I'm not doing all this work. But I think that's the misconception with starting a business, just thinking that one, it's easy, or that it'll be quick, or I just gotta do boom, 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 and then I'm done. Like it's not like that. Like it's something that you consistently and continually have to work at. But also too, like even though it's not for everybody, it can be fun, and it can. I feel like as long as you have a job that aligns with your passions, it won't feel like work. So like true. Even though like you said, like you don't like talking to people, but you really do like helping people. You have a passion for helping people. So like you could literally be putting money in your pocket through helping people. So like for example, using doula. Doula is a service. Yeah. You got to carry this mom from they even have like a prenatal doula. So like you carrying this mom through a special time in her life, caring for her baby, giving care to her, whatever. Like you think you're not gonna get paid?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I think for me, like I have that stigma in my head of like entrepreneur is like a business, like somebody who's running things. I feel like I don't want to be responsible for like so many people and so many different things, but like I can definitely handle like a full plate of my own, right? So if I've got 4 or 5 clients that I have that I'm doing this doula work for, like I can keep all my ducks in a row within that. But like I don't necessarily want the burden of being responsible for like 50 different staff members and all this inventory and this back and forth and these shipments, and that's not my forte. I like all my cookies in one basket. Is that what they say? Cookies in one basket. Yeah, I like my like that.
That's fair. I like that.
So yeah, that's just it ain't for everybody.
Well, I'm looking forward to you becoming a doula and trying it out again. And I'm glad that you didn't let like your first business hinder you. I'm glad you're trying it again and like seeing them. So I have a question for y'all. So while we kind of hear how you feel about entrepreneurship, but do you feel like when you think of entrepreneurship, do you think of like a one-stop shop? Like, all right, I have to do this clothing business, and if that doesn't work, then that's it. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
there's like honestly, there's so many different things that I want to do. Like, there's like a list in my head, and it's like it's things that are years from now, but I have my plan on how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna go about it, like how it's going to work best for me at the point that I want to be in that point in my life. And so this is like the beginning. This is just the beginning for me. And so it's like, I don't know, like I've always wanted to be the boss, not a boss, the boss. Yeah. And so when it comes down to it, I will be having my way in everything that I want because I work hard for it. Like I set myself up in a way that everything, it's not just a dream, it's something that can be accomplished. Like it's something that I'm working towards every day. So for me, this is the beginning. This is the beginning to a lot.
Yeah. I love that. Please keep that confidence. And like, no, seriously, I was just listening to a podcast yesterday, and I don't know if y'all know who like Drika Gates is.
That's the famous person wife?
Yeah. So I love her. But she was on a podcast, and essentially she was saying, so she stopped being his manager in 2020. So for 17 years, like she like rose him to fame and like managed everything or whatever. So the lady was asking her like, how does she do it? And she shared that she was in college to become a med student, and they were like, why'd you like stop doing medical school to do this? And she was just saying like, I had the vision. She was like, I saw that, like I knew this was going to be successful. I saw that. And she was like, so no matter what anybody else said, or like even when it got hard and it was like, well, just go back to med school, like that was your original dream, she was like, no, like this is what I'm passionate about. Like I saw the vision. She was like, I was so committed to it that I didn't let anybody else hinder me from it. And that's why, to go back to my earlier point about like being passionate about something and having a business that you're passionate about, when you're passionate about it, nobody can deter you. Even like when you have a bad day or whatever, it's like, no, like I feel this, like this is something that I'm passionate about, this is something I'm gonna do, like I'm gonna be like it has to work, you know what I'm saying? So like you was like, you know what, this is just the beginning. Like I love that because it just shows that you have a drive and you're connected to it and you're really like bought into it. So I'm really excited for you. It's really good. And you too, because you're really going to be a doula out here doing that, talking about
out here bringing in the baby.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
So we are getting ready to wrap things up. This has been another lovely episode of Layla Tells All. Thank you to my very special guest,
Rebecca.
and my very lovely co-host,
Nadia.
and that's a wrap.